Yokoyama, Yol, Yoder, Yan, Yancey, Yang, Yantis, Ystremski, Ystremski, Yates, Yazzie, Ibarra, 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 Yellow Horse, Young, Inoa, Wirtz, Wunsch, Wyatt, Win, Wyrick, Whiters, Yabu, Yabuta, Jaeger, Yamada, Yamaguchi, Yamamoto, Yamashita, Yamazaki, Ibarra, Ibarra,
With the MLB draft already underway, a young prospect shares his expectations with a former coach.
Carlos, you lived that in your baseball career. What's his world like?
Oh, it's extremely exciting. You know that if you perform, you will get the call.
We've got a developing story here. JP, what are you hearing?
I'm checking the numbers. I'm talking to my sources and my scouts, and they're all telling me, hey, this could actually work.
Most of us mere mortals, when we were that age, we were barely chewing gum and walking at the same time, let alone playing the hardest game there is.
Let's see if he's pumping up mentally here to adapt. That's what good players do.
That dream of getting the big leagues is now becoming reality with that one phone call.
Continuing our MLB Draft Day 2 wrap-up coverage, back to the prospect that we mentioned before the break. There was some surprise, even some criticism of the front office over how early he went off the board. Jonathan Mayo, what do you think of this pick?
Man, I don't think any of us saw this one coming. This definitely feels like a reach to me. I had him more as a day 3 kind of guy. There was a split camp. A lot of scouts disagreed whether he's better as a pitcher or better as a hitter. I'm guessing the team felt that he's got potential on both sides of the ball, and maybe that adds some value to him. But this made me scratch my head a little bit for sure.
All right, Jonathan Mayo, thanks. What about you, Jim Callis? Was this a head-scratcher or the reach of the draft, as some of the other analysts have suggested?
Yeah, I talked to somebody with the team, and they're excited to get this guy. This is a guy they really want. And the 2 points the club made to me were, one, this whole debate, is he a hitter, is he a pitcher? What are you going to do with him? There was a lot of confusion. This team isn't confused. This team feels like he's got very good potential as a hitter and as a pitcher. They may even try to play him both ways. And they felt like there were a couple other teams that were starting to sniff around this guy. And, this isn't the NFL or NBA draft where you could trade down to get a guy you want. If you want a guy, you have to take him because there's no trades. And they felt like if they didn't take him where they did, somebody else was going to get them. And they just absolutely did not want that to happen.
Jim Callis, we appreciate the time. Thanks.
A minor league manager checks in with one of his players to discuss a launch plan for the young man's development.
Rolling along with the podcast and back on the prospect who's divided the scouting community, I am opposed to this belief that he went too high. I really think he could be a steal here. This is a guy who's got so much development left to do. He's got so much potential. And I think all the scouts who are down on him think, oh, he's not a finished product. We don't know what he is. That, to me, could be a good thing. He can hit. He can field. He can pitch. There is so much untapped potential so far for this guy. I'm excited to see what he becomes. And certainly as he gets started actually playing, actually being in games, we're going to be able to talk to some other folks who get a better read on him and see what they think. I'm excited for that. And frankly, I'm going to have my eye on him for a while.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of Minor League Baseball. Opening night here in this brand new season between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Portland Sea Dogs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Chris Murphy gets the call to pitch here on Next up, Corey Ibarra, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Corey.
Here's the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit, their first of the game. plate now is
the batter, number 4.
Ibarra. He singled first time up.
Yeah, they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6 to 1 double play, and the side is retired. And now in the box,
Now batting,
Ibarra.
shortstop, Corey.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Arauz at second. Netzer on at first with 2 down. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. No balls, 2 strikes. Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up. And the inning will end as the unable to cash in with 2 outs.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that one run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. The Fisher Cats came through and it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win.
7 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base.
The show's continuing coverage of AA Northeast League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Portland Sea Dogs. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Stepping in next, Corey Ibarra as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Corey
First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And stepping up is the shortstop, Corey Ibarra.
Corey.
Set and the pitch.
Ibarra
sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, let it rip one time.
Fouled away.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. Down as that could be 2 bases. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Corey Ibarra.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resilience. And in terms of knowing how to play with.
Next, it'll be Corey
the batter,
Ibarra.
number 4.
Flew out last time
shortstop,
up.
Corey.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Fields is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice pull.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
4 runs on
4-1 finish in this evening's game. New Hampshire posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Adam Kloffenstein earns his first win of the season. Joey Murray earns the save out of the bullpen, his second. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
We remind you
for
to
more,
please
click over to
drive home
theshow.com. Future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Game number 3 of this new season between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and we've got baseball on the show. So now into the box is Corey Ibarra. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Ibarra.
In front of it, strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Now a ball hit hard toward first. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Cut it. Hold.
Nice shot. Hey, there's a bullet down the right field.
Now to the plate,
The batter, number 4.
singled in his
Shortstop.
last at-bat.
Yeah, they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Hey, come on now. Here we go. Hey, he hangs it, you bang it, kid. Here you go.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Pareda on second. Netzer at first, 2 out in the inning. He'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. 0-2, here it is. Popped him up.
Come on, come on,
Jimenez
come on.
over to his left, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no error. Now to the plate, here is Corey Ibarra. He flew out in his last debut. First pitch on the way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
All right, one time here.
Now here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
Put him away. Give me your best stuff. Here you go.
Grounded to the right. He's got it.
Come on, beat it out, beat it out, beat it out.
That will conclude matters here in the 7th. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final.
A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
We hear all the time from people around the game that Double-A is where you start to see the breaking balls that are really set apart from what you've seen before. That can be a big challenge for a young hitter.
Absolutely, and I think, you know, when you think back to, you know, some of the pitchers that I faced, some of the guys that you face in the big leagues for 5, 6, 10 years, you're thinking, man, I saw him somewhere. Yeah, it was Double-A, because when you see most prospects of any organization, they pretty much go to Double-A just to get themselves over that hump and get ready for the league.
You had a breakout season at the Double-A level yourself. What was it about you that enabled you to have that kind of campaign?
I was very confident, and I thought, you know, if the confidence could just stay with me consistently, which is very hard to do at any level of baseball because it's a game of failure, I just try to be consistent every night, whether it was, defensively, offensively, just bring something to the table. Go home with something where you felt good, and I didn't have to think about that game when I went to sleep.
Up next, it'll be Corey Ibarra as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Corey.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder is on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The relay.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question. Question will be, should he have continued on or not?
Up next, Corey Ibarra. He singled in his first debut.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Lifted into center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no base hits, no error. Digging in, the switch hitter, Corey Ibarra, flew out last time up.
Ibarra.
Hit in the air to right field.
I got it.
Stout is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. And tonight's ends is a 3-0 shutout win. The New Hampshire Fisher Cats took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. C.J. Van Eyck gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. And now here is
leading up for the Fisher
Jepsen.
Cats.
He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Jepsen.
Now here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Rosario has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Now
Batting second.
from the stretch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Fastball called for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Ibarra isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
So, guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, they come in a real funk to start the year. And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. An inning in the books. No score here on the... Now to bat, Will Robertson. He did not play last night. Clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. The 1-0.
Let's go right here.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 1. So stepping in is Leonardo Jimenez. He went deep in the contest last night. 0-1 the count. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Popped high in the air. Downs is calling for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next to dig in, Orelvis Martinez trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Left fielder is on the move. He can't get there as it falls in. The tag, and they'll get him in second. And with that, the side is retired. Digging in will be Deshaun Brown. Comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game. 1-0 the count. Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And there's 1 down now. Next up is Nash Knight. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
Hey, let her fly right here.
And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder giving chase. And he makes the catch in the corner. Into the box, Chris Aguila.
Batting
out
9.
In front of it, strike
the
1.
Designated hitter, Chris Aguila.
Where's the 1 now?
0-1, here's the pitch. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Rosario finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Leading up for the Fisher Cats, the left fielder, John Jepsen.
Hey, drive that pitch off. Here you go.
Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Batson has room in foul territory. 1 out. Striding in is Miguel Geraldo. He flew out in his last debut. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And as he punches him out there, he collects his first double-A strikeout.
Well, I'm sure that feels good, and maybe he'll keep the ball or something. But you know his sights are set on a lot higher than double-A ball.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Rounded back up the middle. Scooped up.
Go.
And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Now back.
Leonardo Jimenez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
Popped into the air, back behind second. Netzer is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Next to hit is Orelvis Martinez. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Oh, that's a tough call from Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Now the 2-0 home.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Their count now at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Desan Brown.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across. Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
Hey, nobody out now.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
I got the count.
And on
1-2.
0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Next, here is Nash Knight. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. That's wide. 2-0. Hit down the line at first. He's got it.
Dig.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Next will be the designated hitter. Chris Aguila flew out last time up. No balls and a strike to count.
Aguila.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Sean Jepsen is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. It seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Another 0-2 coming. Another one sent foul. Popped up. Netzer is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. So next to hit is Miguel Geraldo. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So the next to bat will be number 7. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Knee high, he barehands it. Touché, sir. So he keeps rolling right along. Make it. First offering. Will Robertson is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
The count now at 2-1. Now here's the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's
batter,
true.
number
So in the 8th inning of a
second
one-run
baseman,
game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
One out, nobody on.
That's a
The
ball.
next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good, hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Ortiz Martinez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Is 1 and 2.
When a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Hansel Robles takes the ball now in inning number 9.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers
do it.
A prospect receives a check-in from his agent, who wants to make sure his client's career is being launched in a way that suits the young man's goals and ambitions. A minor league pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff.
Runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Corey Ibarra.
Raise the first down. Come on now, put her in play.
First pitch on its way. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Brown gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Next to hit, Corey Ibarra. He flew out in his last debut. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Ready now is Corey Ibarra. Grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Fouled off.
Hey, like you can up there, like you can. Let's go.
Now the 0-1. Fouled away. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame.
What out now?
Sent on the ground out to second.
Go,
Right to
get it out, get it out, get it out.
This one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Corey Ibarra. He bounced out last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Now that's popped up. Geraldo in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning. Four to 2, the final score today. The Sea Dogs gets the.
It's actually happening. The organization has decided to try him as both a position player and as a pitcher. They're really trying it here at the AA level. Jonathan Mayo of MLB Pipeline is with me. Jonathan, do you think this can work?
I mean, can it work, Ben? Yeah, of course it can work. It hasn't worked all too often. There are more and more teams who are trying to make it work. Most of these guys as amateurs were two-way players. You know, they don't specialize usually until later on, and often they choose one or the other. You see more and more teams really making an effort to let players do both, to see maybe one jumps to the foreground on its own organically. It's awfully hard just because of the amount of work that you have to put in to excel either as a hitter and position player or as a pitcher. Naturally, some work is going to be taken away from one or the other if you're splitting your focus. And that's why we haven't seen it too often. Guys have to be tremendous athletically to be able to do both. The work ethic has to be off the charts. It's happened a couple of times at the major league level, but it's few and far between. So I'm really interested to see if it's going to work out in this case.
So here is Corey Ibarra as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Hey, swinging from the right side against left-handed pitching has been an area of concern for this guy so far this season. And his numbers aren't very pretty in those matchups.
Hey, roll it up, huh?
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
You got it. Oh, I got it.
Hanna will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Time for a look at the defense.
The batter, number 4.
At the plate, Corey Ibarra takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw went. Now at the plate, Corey Ibarra.
Shortstop.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ibarra.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, we got one out here.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he gets him to
up.
pop it up on the right side of the infield. And quickly, 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th. So now here is Corey Ibarra.
Shortstop.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ibarra.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss.
No
strike
ball,
2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Hard on the ground toward short. Scooped up. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. 7-1, the final score in tonight's. The Hartford Yard Goats led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Brian Gonzalez takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Jack Weinkoop takes the rare 3-inning save, his 1st of the year. So now here is Corey Ibarra looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat.
Ibarra.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there.
Hey, come on, guys.
Now in the box, Corey Ibarra. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop over the first, and that retires the side. So we go quietly here in this half inning. So next to bat will be Corey Ibarra, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Ibarra.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Make the turn, find the ball. Yeah, great job.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get me over breaking ball. But that's exactly.
Stepping in once again is Corey Ibarra. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts one at bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1, the final score. The Yard Goats jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ryan Robinson takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Stepping up is Corey Ibarra. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits.
Ibarra.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Now the first pitch.
That ball's foul.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
The windup and the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see if he triples up on it right here. He's got back-to-back out-in-front swings on this guy. Let's see if he bounces one right in front of the plate.
Center fielder on the run, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Now it'll be Corey Ibarra. He doubled his last time up.
Designated hitter.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
All set for the start of the inning. Standing in is the DH, Corey Ibarra. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Marks is right there, 1 down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that...
Next to stand in is Corey Ibarra, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
This guy loves hitting right-handed against left-handed pitching. Hitting
move it. The other side is retired as they make the play. So no runs here. 3-2, the finish in tonight's game. Hansel Robles claims the win out of the pen. First.
Jim Callis of MLB Pipeline joins me on the podcast today. Jim, do you think this two-way experiment can work?
Well, it's difficult. You know, it's interesting to take a look at, but there's a reason this doesn't get tried very often, is that it's very hard to be a big league hitter. It's very hard to be a big league pitcher. And when you're trying to do both at the same time, it really increases that degree of difficulty. I always think of a guy like Dave Winfield, who was probably the best two-way player. You know, he's drafted in football and basketball, too. Unbelievable athlete coming out of Minnesota. And the Padres took him right almost at the top of the draft. He'd struck out 15 in his last College World Series game. And they didn't even mess around with it. They just put him in the big.
This manager is hoping to stoke the competitive fire of his pitchers.
Baseball is live and on the air on the show tonight, the first of this three-game weekend. It's baseball on the show, and it's Corey Ibarra will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Scott Burcham is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They're coming losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out. Fouled off.
Oh, big guy, sear this one.
And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. So now to the plate, Gaylord Marks.
The right fielder.
In there, no balls and a strike. And to be on the beach in Hawaii tonight, 43 degrees at first pitch. On the ground to the left side. Fielded cleanly. On the first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Good job right there. I know that play was super close. I like him taking the extra step in that situation. Making sure he had a great handle, deliver a strong, accurate throw, gathered himself nice.
Behind 0-2 now. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here we go now, let's go.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Michael.
Now a move over to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
And that play is indicative of how their entire season has gone so far. They make the routine plays difficult, and if there's a tough play, they really struggle with it. They need to tighten up their fundamentals so they can get back on track.
Stepping in now, Michael Tolia, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Runner in scoring position with Signon. And that one yanked just foul.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit.
That will have to press pause. Is that strike 3 to retire the side? And stepping in, Nick Longy. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. 0-1 the count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
You go, you go.
Decker is there, and he'll bring this one in. Now at the plate, here is number 22. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1, here it comes. On the ground to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in next, Aaron Shunk. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Batson is there, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half. And now in the box, Jose Gomez. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Next up, Derek Gonzalez, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Gonzalez.
Oh, big guy. See you driver right here.
Fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
To 1-2 now. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. So you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
2 outs here.
And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Into the box now, Gaylord Marks, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Michael Tolia.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Behind 0-2 now.
For a good one and drive it. I'll pick one out.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. At the plate now is Nick Longy. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Longy.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
One. Come on, get there, get there.
First, and there are 2 down. Next, it'll be number 22.
Now
Comes
back.
into this at bat
Number
0 for 1
22.
in the ball game. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, just do it him. Get him yourself.
And he'll
Nope,
take the
that's
fastball
inside.
here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Let it fly. Let
And
it
the
fly.
pitch.
Right here.
Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Jose Gomez. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. To 2-2 now.
I got the count. 2-2.
Popped him up. Ibarra is under it near the mound. 1 down. Stepping in next, Derek Gonzalez struck out in his last trip to the plate. No balls and a strike to count. Line to the right side, but this will get foul for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
So we got him looking there. Derek Gonzalez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Scott Burcham is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up, and the Sea Dog. First pitch on its way. Gaylord Marks is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And this is lifted in the air out to left. Here comes a left fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Salvador Avila is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's a looping fly ball out to right.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second now and headed for third.
Come on, get down.
The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. 1 out, and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
A little bouncer. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Striding forward now is the DH, Nick Monge. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. But this will be pulling it out there at second base, and that'll be that. So it's no runs on a hit. First delivery to him. Number 22 stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So now into the box is Aaron Shunk. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Aaron Shunk.
Hey, let her rip. One time. 1 out, 1 out.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
It's your pitch, huh?
Ball, that's
fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
The batter.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Pops this one up. Jepsen moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now to the plate, here is Derek Gonzalez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. He's set, and the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Way to lay off that one. Good eye.
The 1-0 home. Count now a ball and a strike. Shunk leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Come on, baby.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. This one pretty well in the bag. Edward Bizardo been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And tonight's final, 7-3. The Sea Dogs get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Corey Ibarra takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Ryan Castellani allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us time for minor league baseball here on the show. And now, Corey Ibarra. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Sea Dogs.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Corey.
Left side, but well foul. Here's the 0-1. Rolled slowly to first. Reined in. And that's the first down. So the batting order turns over now. Set to go. Corey Ibarra. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. A throw behind the runner at second. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch on the way. Liner towards second. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 4-2.
All right, take a look around.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Corey
Ibarra.
And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the runner will score from second. The relay throw, and they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Corey Ibarra. This one's flared down the right field line. In there, the base hit.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of...
Now to the plate, Corey Ibarra. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. 8 out.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Hey, easy right now. Here we go.
For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll get back in safely.
Hey, good strategy right here. Come on, here we go.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Sea Dogs, 11 runs, 16 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base.
The show's continuing coverage of Double-A Northeast League Baseball is last half of the second set to go. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Corey Ibarra. First offering. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
You got it. Make the turn. Make the turn.
Around first, heading for two. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to square that baby up.
Next, it'll be Corey
batter,
Ibarra.
number 4.
He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Corey Ibarra. Meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Well, they say beggars can't.
Up next, Corey Ibarra, hit by a pitch last time, perhaps looking for a little payback. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's the 1-1.
pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance, and hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Hey, your turn. Run it in. What's up for us?
Here's the 2-2. Line to the right side. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so they'll step out and ask for time.
Here we go.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down.
Hey, no one better, huh?
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, right guy. No one's better up there, kid.
The 2-2 pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Here's the payoff pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series, breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4, the final score. The Portland Sea Dogs came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
A player new to his Double-A squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
He's off to a hot start in his pro career, absolutely lighting it up at the plate. I've got Sean Casey, the mayor, with me today. Casey, is this an early indication that he's going to be a star?
Well, I think the biggest thing when you know, you have to be careful sometimes with prospects because you got to let them play out, right? I think you got to let them develop in the minor leagues, get some time under their belt. You have consistency because the biggest thing when you get to the big league level is that consistency day in and day out, right? So you could dominate at Double-A, but you know, and get caught up too quick, and then the third deck comes in the big leagues and the 50,000 fans are there instead of 5. It's a whole nother ball game, you know. So I think the biggest thing is let guys develop, let them get the consistency, and when they get to the big leagues, now they're ready to play and succeed.
Trent Palmer, a native of Minnesota, gets the starting nod. Digging in, the switch hitter, Corey Ibarra, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
I'm so impressed with him and his ability to hit from both sides of the dish. I mean, we've all seen guys that do it, but really, they usually struggle from one side of the plate or the other. Not him, though. He's a true switch hitter who has a lot of success from either side of the box.
Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was now at the plate is Corey Ibarra. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Popped up. Geraldo has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. Now to bat, Corey Ibarra popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. And now here is Corey Ibarra. Flew out last time up.
Ibarra.
From the stretch. Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there.
Dig.
Whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So stepping in is Corey Ibarra. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. The Portland.
It is an honor for me. There's basically nobody better qualified to talk about what it's like as a two-way player than legendary softball star Jenny Finch, who joins me now. Jenny, when you were coming up,